Hello, welcome back to another video for Pokemon Gold and Silver. Today we're going to be finding Smeargle, and I'm going to teach you how to make the ultimate catching Smeargle. That'll happen after we do the how to find aspect of this video. So it's going to be a bit longer, but stay tuned. It'll be very important for when we go for Entei, Raikou, Suicune, which will be the next videos. So we want to start in Violet City. Make sure you have a Pokemon that has Surf, and a Pokemon Fly can help to get back, but you need a Pokemon that knows Surf. Basically, that's all you need. Bring some Max Repels, Super Repels, could be very handy on our way down there. So when you start in Violet City, you head this way, just follow where I'm going. And it's one of the longer routes we gotta go through to actually get to this Pokemon. There are a few trainers on the way there, just so you are aware. They don't have high-level Pokemon. Most of the people in this game don't have high-level Pokemon, but regardless, you want to just follow my route. Oops. Alright, and we're just going to make our way into this cave right here. And we're just going to head this way. And this is the only way of actually getting to the grass spot that you have access to Smeargle in. So I know it's tedious, but it's what we gotta do to make things much easier. There's a very good method that I'll be teaching you guys afterwards, how to get a Smeargle to have every move you need, but we're just gonna find the Smeargle in the first place here. So this is where you need Surf. This is where you're gonna have a few trainers that are a bit higher level 25 Geodudes and Gravelers. It's not that hard if you're prepared for it. By now you should have Surf. They could probably one-shot most of them. And you want to go up here. This guy has a Girafarig, easy peasy, and this is the grass we're gonna find Smeargle in. And there we go, we have found Smeargle. So, what we can do now with this Smeargle is that I'm going to False Swipe it. You can use any move you want on it to lower it, or you don't even need to use a move, then it'll just start struggling. But the thing with Smeargle is it learns Sketch. That's its signature move, and Sketch has only 1 PP. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use False Swipe, and it's going to sketch the False Swipe that I use. That's step 1 of making the perfect Smeargle, but if you don't have the ability to do that right now when capturing it, it's fine. We'll go over this later in the second half. So we're just going to capture it now. Again, Smeargle, very good because it can learn literally any move that is in the game, right? It just sketches it. It becomes very good. So we're just going to throw a Great Ball, and we captured Smeargle. Alright, well that completes this part of the video. We're going to move on to the second half right now. Hello, welcome to the second part where we're going to teach you how to turn that Smeargle you just caught into the ultimate catching Pokemon. It'll come in very handy when we go for Entei, Suicune, and Raikou very shortly. So, what you need are 2 Pokemon. One that knows False Swipe. I chose my Farfetch that I caught in one of my previous videos, level up to level 44, learns False Swipe. Or your second option is to use a Scyther, leveled up to level 18. It learns False Swipe. You can do it that way, but catching it from the bug catching contest is kind of difficult. So, it's up to you which way you want to go. Farfetch level 44, Scyther level 18. You could do a Cubone, but that's later on in the game and it's too far. The second Pokemon you need is a Paras or... Sorry, that's a Smeargle. A Paras or a Parasect. Either level 25 Paras or 28 Parasect. It learns Spore. One of the only Pokemon in Generation 2 that actually gets Spore, so you need a Paras or a Parasect for this to work. And you also need a Smeargle that knows Sketch, which is the one that we just caught. It needs to know Sketch. It learns it every 10 levels at the 11th mark, so level 1, level 11, level 21, etc. going up every 10 levels. So what we're going to do is we're going to send out Farfetch first. We're going to go into an encounter with a wild Smeargle. Alright, so we found a Smeargle, and for this method to work, the Pokemon that you want the move to get onto your Smeargle has to be first leading. If you switch it in or anything like that, the other Smeargle uses its Sketch already, and this method isn't going to work. So we're going to send in our Farfetch. We're going to use False Swipe on the Smeargle, on the wild Smeargle. And what this does is it allows the opposite, the wild Smeargle, to sketch your false swipe, which it just did. So now it has false swipe. We switch it, or we misclick. Alright, we're back to where we were. I'm accidentally misclicked on the run button. Don't do that. So we want to switch into our Smeargle now with the sketch move on it. So we switch in. And now it's going to use false swipe because it gets the full PP from it. And now we're going to sketch the opposite Smeargle. So now we get false swipe on our Pokemon. Now, this is how you literally get any move on your Smeargle that you want, right? So now we see it has Leer and it has false swipe. That's very good. So now we can run, easy peasy. Now we just need to level it up 10 more levels. So I'm going to cut to when I do that. Alright, so I just finished up leveling up my Smeargle. I got it to the right level. It learned Sketch once again. Make sure you're aware that your Pokemon has to be a higher speed than the opposing Pokemon, or this method doesn't work. With Parasect might be a bit difficult because it has very low speed. But regardless, I leveled mine up to level 46 and it for sure works. I'm not sure what the base level is. You might have to try a few times. It would be worth Googling it to see what the level spread of Smeargle is and what its speed stat is. I'll actually throw that up on the screen right now, make it easier for you guys. We're going to head on. We're going to finish off this video real quick. We're going to find another Smeargle right here. And there we go. The power of editing does wonders. So we're going to Spore now. And now that we outspeed the Smeargle, it's going to fall asleep. It's fast asleep. Now we need to waste a few turns, so we're just going to keep spamming Spore. And what's this done is that when the opposing Smeargle fell asleep, we kept using Spore, and we kept using Spore afterwards. So even when our Spore doesn't hit because it's asleep, when it wakes up, it sketches the last move we used, which was the Spore that we didn't hit on it. So now this Smeargle has Spore. And once again, we want to switch into our own Smeargle. And it's going to do kind of the same against us. It's going to keep spamming us with Spore, and we need to keep spamming it with Sketch. Because as long as your Pokemon is asleep when it's using a move, PP is not wasted. So we're just going to start spamming Sketch. See, you didn't lose any PP. We're going to keep spamming it. And now our Smeargle, I'm just going to run away from this real quick. And with that, our Smeargle has False Swipe and Spore now. You can add any move you want to it. That's all I'm going to go with it. Thank you for watching. Make sure you stay tuned for whatever I post next. See ya.